Comprehensive Guide to Rottweiler Dogs, the Rottweiler stands as one of the most recognizable and respected dog breeds in the world, commanding attention with its powerful build, intelligent expression, and unwavering loyalty. These magnificent canines have captured the hearts of dog enthusiasts globally through their unique combination of strength, intelligence, and devotion to their families. Originally developed in Germany, the Rottweiler has evolved from a working cattle dog into a versatile companion, excelling in various roles from family guardian to service animal. Historical origins and development. The Rottweiler's ancestry traces back to ancient Rome, where their predecessors accompanied Roman legions as drover dogs, helping to move cattle and livestock across vast territories during military campaigns. These early ancestors were sturdy, reliable dogs that could handle the demanding work of herding and protecting valuable livestock in challenging conditions. As the Roman Empire expanded northward into what is now Germany, these dogs established themselves in the region that would eventually become their namesake. The town of Rottweil in southwestern Germany became the epicenter of the breed's development during the medieval period, when it served as a major cattle trading center. Local butchers and cattle dealers relied heavily on these robust dogs to drive cattle to market, guard their money pouches, and protect their properties from thieves and wild animals. The dogs became so integral to the local economy and daily life that they earned the name Rottweiler Metzgerhund, which translates to Rottweil butcher's dog. During the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, the breed faced near extinction as railways replaced cattle drives and modern transportation methods made their traditional jobs obsolete. The population dwindled dramatically, with some reports suggesting that only one female Rottweiler remained in the town of Rottweil by 1905. However, dedicated breed enthusiasts recognized the exceptional qualities of these dogs and worked tirelessly to revive the breed, establishing the first breed club in 1914. Physical characteristics and appearance. Rottweilers are large, powerful dogs with a distinctive black coat marked by clearly defined rust-colored markings on the chest, legs, face, and beneath the tail. Males typically stand 24 to 27 inches tall at the shoulder and weigh between 95 to 135 pounds, while females are slightly smaller, measuring 22 to 25 inches and weighing 80 to 100 pounds. They're robust, while proportioned build reflects their heritage as working dogs with a deep chest, strong back, and muscular hindquarters that provide the power and endurance necessary for demanding physical tasks. The breed's head is broad and massive, with a well-defined stop and a moderately arched forehead that gives them an alert, confident expression. Their dark, almond-shaped eyes convey intelligence and self-assurance, while their triangular ears hang close to the head and are set relatively high. The Rottweiler's jaw is powerful and well-developed, housing a complete set of strong, white teeth that meet in a scissors bite, reflecting their ancestry as working and protection dogs. Their double coat consists of a coarse, dense outer layer and a softer undercoat that provides insulation against various weather conditions. The coat requires regular brushing to maintain its healthy appearance and to manage seasonal shedding, particularly during spring and fall when they blow their undercoat. Their tail is traditionally docked in some countries, though this practice is becoming less common and is banned in many European nations where natural tails are preferred. Temperament and personality traits. Rottweilers possess a complex personality that combines confidence, courage, and loyalty with a naturally calm and self-assured demeanor. They are known for their strong protective instincts and unwavering devotion to their families, often forming particularly strong bonds with their primary caretakers. Despite their imposing appearance, well-socialized Rottweilers are typically gentle and patient with children, earning them the nickname gentle giants when properly raised and trained. These dogs exhibit a natural wariness of strangers, which makes them excellent guard dogs but requires careful socialization from an early age to prevent overprotectiveness or aggression. They are naturally confident dogs that assess situations carefully before reacting, displaying what many describe as a thinking approach to new experiences and challenges. This thoughtful nature, combined with their intelligence, makes them highly trainable, but also means they require consistent, firm leadership from their owners. Rottweilers are known for their calm, steady temperament when properly socialized and trained, but they can be strong-willed and independent, requiring an experienced owner who can provide consistent boundaries and positive reinforcement training methods. They thrive on having a job to do and can become destructive or develop behavioral problems if left without adequate mental and physical stimulation. Their loyalty and protective nature make them excellent family companions, but their size and strength require responsible ownership and proper training to ensure they develop into well-adjusted adult dogs. Intelligence and trainability. Rottweilers consistently rank among the top breeds for intelligence and trainability, demonstrating exceptional problem-solving abilities and an eagerness to learn when properly motivated. Their working dog heritage has endowed them with the ability to think independently while still responding reliably to commands, making them versatile partners in various activities and roles. They excel at reading human body language and emotions, often anticipating their owner's needs and responding accordingly to different situations. These dogs respond best to positive reinforcement training methods that incorporate treats, praise, and play as rewards for desired behaviors. Their intelligence means they can quickly become bored with repetitive training sessions, so varying exercises and incorporating mental challenges helps maintain their engagement and enthusiasm. Early socialization and obedience training are crucial for Rottweilers, as their size and natural protective instincts require careful guidance to ensure they develop appropriate social skills and behavioral responses. Professional training or experienced owners are highly recommended for Rottweilers, particularly for first-time owners who may not be familiar with handling large, powerful breeds. Their intelligence and strong will mean they can be challenging for inexperienced handlers, but with consistent, fair training, they become remarkably obedient and reliable companions. The breed's ability to excel in various dog sports, working roles, and therapy work demonstrates their exceptional trainability and adaptability to different tasks and environments. Exercise requirements and physical needs. Rottweilers are athletic dogs with moderate to high exercise requirements that reflect their working dog heritage and need for both physical and mental stimulation. They typically require at least 60 to 90 minutes of exercise daily, which should include a combination of walks, playtime, and more vigorous activities such as hiking, swimming, or organized dog sports. Their exercise needs can vary based on age, health status, and individual energy levels, with younger dogs generally requiring more activity than seniors. Mental stimulation is equally important as physical exercise for Rottweilers, as their intelligent minds need regular challenges to prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. Activities such as puzzle toys, training sessions, scent work, and interactive games help satisfy their mental needs while strengthening the bond between dog and owner. Without adequate mental and physical stimulation, Rottweilers can develop behavioral problems including excessive barking, digging, chewing, and even aggression born from frustration and pent-up energy. The breed adapts well to various living situations, from apartments to large properties, provided their exercise needs are consistently met through daily activities and outings. They enjoy having access to a securely fenced yard where they can patrol and play, but they should not be left alone outside for extended periods as they are people-oriented dogs who thrive on interaction with their families. Regular exercise also helps maintain their physical health, preventing obesity and supporting joint health throughout their lives, which is particularly important for this large breed prone to certain orthopedic conditions. Health considerations and common issues. Rottweilers are generally healthy dogs with a lifespan of 8 to 10 years, though like many large breeds, they are predisposed to certain health conditions that potential owners should be aware of and screen for when selecting a puppy. Hip and elbow dysplasia are among the most common orthopedic issues affecting the breed, caused by malformed joints that can lead to arthritis, pain, and mobility issues as the dog ages. Responsible breeders conduct health testing on breeding dogs and provide health clearances for hips, elbows, and other genetic conditions to reduce the risk of passing these problems to offspring. Heart conditions, particularly subaortic stenosis and dilated cardiomyopathy, can affect Rottweilers and require regular veterinary monitoring and potential cardiac evaluations. Bloat, or gastric dilatation volvulus, is a life-threatening emergency that can affect deep-chested breeds like Rottweilers, requiring immediate veterinary intervention and sometimes preventive surgical procedures. Regular veterinary checkups, appropriate exercise, proper nutrition, and weight management play crucial roles in maintaining the overall health and longevity of these magnificent dogs. Eye conditions such as progressive retinal atrophy, cataracts, and entropion can also affect the breed, making regular ophthalmologic examinations important for maintaining optimal vision and comfort. Cancer, particularly bone cancer and lymphoma, appears with higher frequency in Rottweilers compared to some other breeds, emphasizing the importance of regular health monitoring and prompt veterinary attention for any concerning symptoms. Maintaining a healthy weight, providing appropriate exercise, and working with knowledgeable veterinarians familiar with the breed can help maximize health and longevity while minimizing the impact of genetic predispositions. Nutritional requirements in feeding Rottweilers require high-quality nutrition tailored to their size, age, activity level, and individual health needs, with careful attention paid to preventing rapid growth in puppies that can contribute to orthopedic problems. Large breed puppy formulas are specifically designed to provide appropriate calcium and phosphorus ratios while controlling caloric density to promote steady, controlled growth rather than rapid weight gain. Adult Rottweilers typically consume 4 to 6 cups of high-quality dry food daily, divided into 2 meals to reduce the risk of bloat and improve digestion. The breed's tendency toward weight gain requires careful monitoring of food intake and body condition, as obesity can exacerbate joint problems and contribute to various health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, and reduced lifespan. Measuring food portions, limiting treats to no more than 10% of daily caloric intake, and adjusting portions based on activity level and body condition helps maintain optimal weight throughout their lives. Fresh water should always be available, and feeding schedules should be consistent to help regulate digestion and prevent competitive eating in multi-dog households. Special dietary considerations may be necessary for Rottweilers with food allergies, sensitivities, or health conditions such as hip dysplasia or heart disease that may benefit from joint-supporting supplements or cardiac diets. Senior Rottweilers may require adjustments in protein levels, fiber content, and additional supplements to support aging joints, maintain muscle mass, and address age-related health changes. Working with veterinarians and canine nutrition specialists can help owners develop appropriate feeding plans that support optimal health and longevity for their individual dogs throughout different life stages. Grooming and maintenance requirements. Rottweilers have relatively modest grooming requirements thanks to their short, double coat that naturally repels dirt and maintains a healthy appearance with regular basic care. Weekly brushing with a firm bristle brush or rubber grooming mitt helps remove loose hair, distribute natural oils, and maintain coat health while providing an opportunity for owners to check for skin issues, parasites, or other concerns. During seasonal shedding periods in spring and fall, more frequent brushing may be necessary to manage the increased hair loss and prevent excessive accumulation around the home. Bathing should be done as needed, typically every 6 to 8 weeks or when the dog becomes dirty or develops a noticeable odor, using high-quality dog shampoos that won't strip the natural oils from their coat and skin. Overbathing can lead to skin irritation and coat problems, so most Rottweilers only require baths when necessary rather than on a strict schedule. Their ears should be checked and cleaned regularly to prevent wax buildup and infections, particularly important for dogs with folded ears that can trap moisture and debris. Nail trimming should be performed every 2 to 3 weeks to prevent overgrowth that can cause discomfort, affect gait, and potentially lead to injury or infection. Regular dental care, including daily teeth brushing and providing appropriate dental chews, helps maintain oral health and prevent periodontal disease that can affect overall health and well-being. Establishing grooming routines early in puppyhood helps dogs become comfortable with handling and makes maintenance easier throughout their lives, while providing opportunities for bonding and health monitoring. Training methods and behavioral development. Successful Rottweiler training relies on positive reinforcement methods that respect their intelligence while providing clear, consistent boundaries and expectations from an early age. These dogs respond exceptionally well to reward-based training using treats, praise, and play as motivators, while harsh corrections or punishment-based methods can damage the human-dog relationship and potentially create behavioral problems. Starting training and socialization as early as possible, ideally during the critical socialization period between 3 and 16 weeks of age, helps ensure proper behavioral development and adaptability to various situations throughout their lives. Basic obedience commands such as sit, stay, come down, and heel form the foundation of good behavior and safety for large, powerful dogs like Rottweilers. Advanced training can include activities such as agility, tracking therapy work, and protection sports that provide mental stimulation while channeling their natural drives and abilities into appropriate outlets. Consistency among all family members in training approaches and expectations helps prevent confusion and reinforces learning while establishing clear household rules and boundaries. Addressing behavioral challenges such as jumping, pulling on leash, or overprotectiveness requires patience, understanding of the underlying motivations, and appropriate redirecting techniques rather than suppressive methods that may create anxiety or aggression. Professional training classes provide structured environments for learning while offering socialization opportunities with other dogs and people under controlled circumstances. The investment in proper training and socialization during puppyhood and adolescence pays dividends throughout the dog's life in terms of behavior, safety, and the strength of the human-dog bond. Socialization and environmental adaptation. Proper socialization is absolutely critical for Rottweilers, whose natural protective instincts and imposing size make it essential that they learn to distinguish between normal social situations and genuine threats. Early, positive exposure to a wide variety of people, animals, environments, sounds, and experiences during the critical socialization period helps develop confident, well-adjusted adults who can navigate the world appropriately. This includes introducing them to children, elderly people, individuals wearing hats or uniforms, people using mobility aids, and various ethnic backgrounds to prevent fear-based reactions or overprotectiveness. Environmental socialization should include exposure to different surfaces, stairs, elevators, car rides, veterinary handling, grooming procedures, and urban environments with traffic, crowds, and various noises. Puppy socialization classes provide structured opportunities for positive interactions with other dogs while learning basic obedience skills under professional supervision. Continued socialization throughout adolescence and adulthood helps maintain social skills and adaptability, as under-socialized Rottweilers can become fearful, reactive, or overly protective as they mature. The breed's natural confidence and intelligence generally facilitate successful socialization when approached systematically and positively, but their strong will and protective nature require careful management to ensure experiences remain positive and productive. Owners should monitor their dog's stress levels during socialization activities and proceed at a pace that allows for successful confidence-building experiences rather than overwhelming situations that could create negative associations. While socialized Rottweilers typically develop into stable, confident companions who can accompany their families to various activities and environments while maintaining appropriate behavior and responses. Working roles and modern applications. Throughout their history, Rottweilers have demonstrated remarkable versatility in various working roles, From their original purpose as cattle drovers to modern applications in law enforcement, military service, search and rescue, and therapy work. Their combination of intelligence, physical capability, loyalty, and trainability makes them suitable for demanding jobs that require both mental acuity and physical prowess. Today, many Rottweilers serve as police canines, specializing in patrol work, narcotics detection, explosives detection, and tracking, where their natural protective instincts and strong work ethic prove invaluable. In the civilian sector, Rottweilers excel as service dogs for individuals with disabilities, providing mobility assistance, medical alert services, and emotional support for various conditions including PTSD, anxiety disorders, and physical disabilities. Their calm temperament and strong desire to please make them excellent candidates for therapy work in hospitals, nursing homes, schools, and other institutional settings where their presence can provide comfort and emotional support. Search and rescue organizations utilize Rottweilers for their scenting abilities, endurance, and determination in locating missing persons in various environments and conditions. The breed's intelligence and athleticism also make them competitive participants in various dog sports, including obedience trials, agility competitions, tracking events, and protection sports such as Schutzhund and IPO. These activities provide mental and physical challenges while strengthening the bond between dog and handler through collaborative training and competition. Many Rottweilers also serve as excellent personal protection dogs for families, combining their natural guardian instincts with professional training to provide security while remaining safe and appropriate family companions. Breeding considerations and genetic health. Responsible Rottweiler breeding requires extensive knowledge of genetics, health testing, temperament evaluation, and breed standards to produce healthy, well-tempered puppies that represent the best qualities of the breed. Reputable breeders conduct comprehensive health screenings on breeding dogs, including hip and elbow evaluations, cardiac examinations, eye clearances, and genetic testing for inherited conditions to minimize the risk of passing problematic genes to offspring. They also carefully evaluate temperament, working ability, and conformation to breed standards when selecting breeding pairs. The breeding process should prioritize genetic diversity to prevent inbreeding depression while maintaining desirable breed characteristics, requiring careful study of pedigrees and understanding of genetic principles. Responsible breeders typically limit breeding to dogs that have proven their worth through health testing, temperament evaluation, and often performance and conformation shows, working trials, or other activities that demonstrate breed typical qualities. They provide comprehensive health guarantees, lifetime support for puppy buyers, and maintain relationships with their puppies throughout their lives. Puppy buyers should research breeders thoroughly, visiting facilities, meeting breeding dogs, reviewing health clearances, and asking detailed questions about breeding practices, socialization protocols, and support provided to new owners. Avoiding puppy mills and backyard breeders who prioritize profit over health and temperament help support responsible breeding practices while increasing the likelihood of acquiring a healthy, well-adjusted puppy. The investment in a well-bred Rottweiler from health-tested parents typically results in fewer veterinary bills, better temperament, and a longer, healthier life for the dog. Legal considerations and breed-specific legislation. Rottweilers face legal restrictions in some jurisdictions due to breed-specific legislation that targets certain breeds deemed potentially dangerous, despite lack of scientific evidence supporting breed-based aggression predictions. These laws can include requirements for special insurance, muzzling in public, additional licensing fees, restrictions on where the dogs can live, and in extreme cases, outright bans on ownership. Prospective owners should research local, state, and federal laws that may affect Rottweiler ownership in their area and consider how these restrictions might impact their ability to provide appropriate care and lifestyle for their dog. Insurance considerations are important for Rottweiler owners, as some homeowners and renters insurance policies exclude coverage for certain breeds or charge higher premiums for households with large, powerful dogs. Researching insurance options and discussing breed restrictions with providers before acquiring a Rottweiler helps prevent future complications and ensures adequate liability coverage. Some insurance companies focus on individual dog behavior rather than breed, rewarding owners of well-trained, properly socialized dogs regardless of breed. Responsible ownership practices, including proper training, socialization, secure containment, and liability insurance, help protect both the dog and the community while potentially influencing positive changes in breed-specific legislation. Rottweiler owners often become advocates for their breed, demonstrating through responsible ownership that individual dogs should be judged on their behavior and training rather than their breed affiliation. Supporting organizations that work to overturn discriminatory legislation and promote education about responsible dog ownership helps protect the rights of all dog owners while promoting public safety through evidence-based approaches. Family life and companionship. Rottweilers can make exceptional family companions when properly socialized, trained, and matched with appropriate owners who understand their needs and characteristics. Their loyalty and protective nature make them naturally devoted to their families, often forming particularly strong bonds with children they are raised with from puppyhood. However, Their size and strength require supervision around small children, and all interactions should be monitored to prevent accidental injuries during play or excitement. The breed's calm, confident temperament generally makes them patient with children's activities, though they may display herding behaviors such as gentle bumping or positioning themselves between children and perceived threats. Teaching children appropriate behavior around dogs, including respecting the dog's space, avoiding disturbing them while eating or sleeping, and understanding canine body language helps create positive relationships and prevent conflicts. Rottweilers typically thrive in households with consistent routines, clear expectations, and plenty of family interaction rather than being isolated in yards or left alone for extended periods. Their intelligence and eagerness to please make them responsive to family dynamics, often adapting their energy levels and behavior to match household activities and individual family members' needs. They enjoy participating in family activities such as hiking, camping, traveling, and other adventures where they can accompany their people while providing companionship and protection. The strong bond between Rottweilers and their families means they often experience separation anxiety when left alone too frequently or for too long, making them better suited for families who can provide consistent companionship and include them in daily activities. Conclusion and future of the breed. The Rottweiler continues to evolve as a breed while maintaining the essential characteristics that have made them beloved companions and working dogs for centuries. Their combination of strength, intelligence, loyalty, and versatility ensures their continued relevance in modern society, whether as family companions, working dogs, or competitive athletes in various dog sports. The breed's future depends on continued responsible breeding practices that prioritize health, temperament, and working ability while maintaining genetic diversity and breed type. Education about responsible ownership, proper training, and socialization remains crucial for the breed's positive reputation and continued acceptance in communities worldwide. As more people recognize the difference between well-bred, properly raised Rottweilers and dogs from irresponsible sources, public perception continues to improve, though dedicated advocacy and education efforts remain necessary. The breed's intelligence and adaptability suggest they will continue finding new roles and applications as human needs and lifestyles evolve. The enduring appeal of Rottweilers lies in their unique combination of power and gentleness, confidence and loyalty, independence and devotion that creates incomparable bonds with their human families. For those willing to invest the time, effort, and resources necessary for proper care, training, and socialization, Rottweilers offer unmatched companionship and protection that enriches their owners' lives immeasurably. The breed's future looks bright as long as responsible ownership practices continue and breed enthusiasts remain committed to preserving the best qualities that have made Rottweilers treasured companions throughout history.